Welcome back. Episode 353, Nitty Gritty Sports Talk Radio Show. I go by the name of Roscoe English, and of course, I'm here with the flock. Got my guy Keys with me.
What's going on? How y'all feeling out there?
My man Nick.
Yo, what's up?
And of course, last but not least, Keith PJ.
Sco, what's going on?
Hey man, I can't complain. First, before we get started, Keys, where you at today?
Perkins Homes,
my man.
I'm all over. You know me, I'm all over.
You're man of the people. Before we get to Thursday night's game, yeah. And he holding it down. He holding it down.
He be outside,
the only way that he know how, he be holding it down.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he be representing. He like squirrel wide and shit. Yo, come pick me up. He all over.
You feel me? I'm here.
He all over. Y'all need to ride out like Keys.
You never know where I'm going to be at.
He got the keys. Yeah, before we get to Thursday's night game and the rest of week 9, week 8 wrapped up with the Lions getting a bounce back win against the Raiders 26-14. Jimmy G, my favorite quarterback, completed 10 passes for 126 yards and an interception. Brother Jared Goff completed, load up, there we go, 26 passes for 272 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Also got big contributions from Jahmyr Gibbs, 152 yards on the ground, 5.8 a clip.
Yeah, I saw the stand. They finally saw the real Jahmyr Gibbs. So we definitely did. He's like that. It's gonna be good for a long time. But being the product from the Raiders, you know that you see why they don't have jobs. You know, you see it's there. I mean, Jimmy, you see why Jimmy, you know, he's a backup now. You can't miss 2 long touchdowns like that to Devontae. While he was wide open 2 times on what was that back-to-back drives, and he missed them 2 times. I mean, I don't know. The Raiders suck. I mean, with Antonio Pierce, all that sound good, but if you don't got the players, you know, what don't matter? That's just a bunch of rah-rah. But good for him. Glad he got the opportunity. But the Lions, you know, the good bounce back win for them after last week. Whatever, you know, 6-2 is where you want to be. You know, you're right there. Everything is in front of you. I don't know what their schedule like going forward, but you know, they did what they had to do. Took care of business at home against, you know, the lowly Raiders, I guess.
Yeah. The biggest takeaway for me from this game was I love the jersey and the helmet combination of the Lions. As far as like the season, I mean, I don't have no faith in the Lions. After I saw what we did to them at home, I mean, you know, maybe it's just the NFC. Maybe the NFC just isn't that strong per se. You see the 49ers have been having trouble recent weeks with AFC North teams. You see the Eagles, you know, I think they might be the class of the NFC, but they've had their own, you know, struggles. And then the Lions, I mean, they haven't really beat anybody, and they are beating the teams who they are better than for sure. But when they play a team like us who have similar playoff aspirations and you get manhandled like that, I'm sorry, you're going to have to show me something else on tape than beating the Raiders. And as far as the Raiders, I mean, Josh McDaniels should never get another head coaching job. And if he does, we can point to privilege. I think the second head coach job was pointing to privilege. But if you don't believe in privilege, if he gets another one, that's exactly what that is. As far as Jimmy, what can you say? You know what I mean? He didn't step up to the plate as far as why they signed him. But at the same token, I never understood that signing per se. I mean, Derek Carr, for all his flaws, he was somebody that threw the ball deep. For all Jimmy's flaws, he ain't somebody that throws the ball deep. So now you got Josh Jacobs having to deal with 8 people in the box and safeties crowding the line of scrimmage because they know you ain't throwing deep. And when you try to throw deep, and there's a reason Devontae Adams is open because the safeties is in the box. When you try to throw deep, you're throwing it 15 yards past Devontae Adams. So now Josh Jacobs' efficiency is down, and then you got Ravens reporters talking about, oh, Josh Jacobs only averages 3 yards a carry. We don't need him. All right, yo. But regardless of that, man, the Raiders are tanking now. So it's not because, you know, the rookie is just better or something. It's just, the rookie is going to help us 100% lose these games. So, you know, Mark Davis, they shutting it all down. The crazy thing is they owe McDaniels like 4 years worth of contract money.
Mhm.
4.
Are they still paying Gruden?
Probably.
Probably. They about to be
You ain't
like
never gonna be.
the,
You can't be a good team doing
they
that.
about to be like the Padres borrowing $50 million to pay that
Yo,
payroll. Like,
what's the oh, shit. What's the coach's name that took them to the playoffs and almost won the playoff game with them?
They got an
It was
Italian
a,
name, don't he?
it was a
Yeah.
special teams coach. Yeah,
I just saw
yeah,
his
yeah.
name.
Why
I
did
just
they
saw-
ever move on from him?
I don't know. They play hard for him too.
Because
He
they the
wasn't a big
Raiders.
name.
He
Yeah.
think he his father and need to hire a big name when he should have just kept him. That's what it is. He wanted the glitz and glam. Like, it's the Raiders. You rough and tough. Like this guy. I don't know.
Rich Bisaccia was his name.
Like, you the Raiders. You that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why he hired. I don't know why he hired McDaniels.
They almost beat the Bengals that game.
They should have.
I would
They
have
should. If you had Derek Carr was better.
Yeah, they should have really.
win.
Remember that we saw this. Bengals should have lost every single game in that playoffs until
That was a
You
Super
know.
Bowl run, right?
Right,
Yeah,
they should
yeah,
have lost
yeah,
every
yeah,
game.
yeah.
And then the next game they had like 1 million sacks. The Titans
Tennessee
had like
yeah.
1 million sacks.
Mhm.
They had like
Damn near 10 sacks and lost. For the
Yeah.
Lions,
Yeah.
just real quick. You just see the difference when they play a team that can't stop the run. They need the run to work for that offense to work. And against y'all and good teams, they stop the run. And they showed at least that game. If they don't have the run, it can't be solely Jared Goff's arm that gets them to win.
no.
But to if you're a Lions fan, this is the rest of their schedule: Chargers, Bears, Green Bay,
It's easy. I saw it.
New
It's
Orleans,
easy.
Chicago,
It's easy.
Denver, Minnesota, Dallas, Minnesota.
You're gonna make it to playoffs. I have no doubt about that.
And you
might get 13, 14.
You put that,
Well,
and you
might
put
get
that
13,
It's gonna be
14
side,
wins
battle
in
tested.
the process.
Not gonna be battle tested.
and you put that side by
Right.
side with Philly schedule. It's
yeah.
a little different. It's a little
Yeah.
different. It's a little
But if
different.
they can make people come to Ford Field and they don't have to go outside of that and play them games in that dome, I mean, it plays to their advantage because we saw them outside. I was gonna say, graduated high school 16 years ago, and that span the Raiders have had 10 head coaches. Man, that's crazy.
That's nasty work.
One
10
question.
head coaches in a 16-year span is nasty. You're not even making it 2 years.
No, not at all. And you probably overlapping with paying people at the same token. It's just disgusting.
Right.
But
yeah.
they do it to themselves. It's not like they be hiring a whole bunch of diverse candidates. It's always the same type of people. But anyway, going forward for the Lions, Gibbs, Montgomery. We didn't see the genie's out of the bottle now, baby. I don't know if you can put that back in. I know Montgomery, he was getting he's plodding along for his little 3-4 yards and
Sometimes it's okay.
35K.
Sometimes it's okay to lose your job to injury. You know, like it happens. Like, we don't want to say it.
I don't know
but
why.
mean,
I don't know why that's a thing.
I don't know why
I don't
he
know
had
why
the job.
that. Like, they drafted him number 12.
He's explosive.
Like,
He's very explosive.
That boy Gibbs is different. He makes your offense different.
yes.
And then you can still, obviously, Montgomery, he ain't going to like just be out of the offense. You can still give him 15 carries. Just the
Be
30
Jamal
carries
Williams.
was wilding.
Be Jamal Williams.
Yeah, they need to flip that ratio.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Shout out to Detroit getting back on track. All right. Y'all know how I feel about games in front of the ladies.
Let's get it, boy.
And we got it. We the Steelers have a game in front of the ladies. Titans for sure.
How you feel about the games in front of the ladies? For the people that don't know,
I don't like the games in front of the ladies. One, because of y'all. I'm being honest, like y'all.
What do we do?
Because y'all is because there's no Ravens on, and y'all watching this extra
Okay,
eyes.
okay.
One little incompletion. Yo, this nigga belongs in the CFL. What the fuck? Shit like that.
Yo said Najee running with a Marys.
I just be
Najee
Yeah,
Richardson.
Balenciagas or some shit.
That was crazy.
I just don't like the extra eyes. I don't like the extra attention. But here we are. Kenny Pickett, full go after the rib injury. This game gotta be won again on the defensive side. You got a rookie quarterback over there. Had a great game last week, but you got to put pressure on him to make him look like a rookie. Of course, if you just give any quarterback time to just fling that bitch 60 yards down the field, unless you Jimmy G, you're gonna make shit happen. So it's got to be a big TJ game, big Alice game. But get Cam back. Cam's gonna be a big help. Surprisingly, they're double teaming Alex Highsmith more than TJ. I don't see that. TJ be having like 3 motherfuckers before he can, but whatever, PFF, I get it. But it's got to be a big game for the front seven, mainly because Minka's not playing. So if you don't get pressure and Levi Wallace is active, I'm not worried about Joey Porter Jr. It's everybody else. Joey can't cover everybody. So if you don't get pressure, it's going to be a long night because if they put up points, we've shown that we can't. Now, big news. Matt Canada, he's not upstairs. He's downstairs now. I don't see the positive in that because the same calls you make from the attic, you're going to make in the basement.
He get to see the ass up firsthand now. That's all it is.
Like Tomlin can yoke him up quick.
You're going to fire himself. Like he that's my and they be like, yeah, I'm going to resign now because this is really ass.
I'm thinking like maybe Tomlin hoping that fans throw shit at him and he quit.
Yo.
Right? It's people all over Steelers Twitter. Remember, he's a human. Don't throw nothing at him. Ain't nobody.
Oh no, he has a family. They did the same shit with James Percy. He has a family.
He got a family. Yeah, he's a human. Mental health. Blah
blah
blah.
Yeah, don't throw nothing at him, but let him hear that shit because.
Of course. Now, of course, I always like coaches that's there on the field. You get the feel of the game, get the flow of the game, and if George Pickens wants the fucking ball, he can go directly to your face and say, "Hey, I want the fucking ball," instead of on the phones. You can hang up on that nigga. All right. Whoop, bow. You can bang on him. So I don't see what kind of change that is. I just see it as one step closer to him getting fired. That's all I see. But I think we turn over Will Levis, and that's going to be the difference in this game. I think we turn him over twice. We capitalize on the turnovers. We win 20%.
I mean, according to Tomlin, hopefully they're not bad turnovers, right?
No. They gotta be good. They gotta be good turnovers. We gotta take that bitch to the 45 or the 50.
It's probably crazy. Talking about wasn't really good.
Was he lying though?
What the hell? You said what?
Was he lying though?
A turnover is a turnover. They don't get no points. I don't care where is that.
That's what I said. But when you look at it was a shot at the offense.
Like, I know, but at the same time,
you can't give our offense the ball at the 2.
But at the same time, it's like it's taking a shot at the defense, saying if they weren't, they be saying be better, get better turnovers.
You gotta be better. You the better unit. You gotta be better.
We don't have the Tyrese. What more do you want from me? Like,
of course.
What more do you want from me?
Take that bitch to the 50 or score. That's really what he wants. Score that bitch so the offense can get some help. That's really what he wants. But I think we win this 20-17 close game.
Y'all can't. Every week I give you opportunity. Every week I give you opportunity to change the score. That y'all can't score 20 points.
I brought that bitch down from 26 to 20. We can do 20.
Y'all average like 13.
We can.
Where are you getting 20 from?
The defense. The defense.
Oh, you said y'all gonna turn them over. You did say y'all gonna turn them over. We're
gonna turn them over. 20-17.
I mean, I know y'all a bad team. Like, I don't think y'all that decent of a team. Y'all y'all definitely deserve y'all 4 wins, I guess. But I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to trust in a rookie quarterback coming to Pittsburgh. Like, I'm gonna be real about this. I don't know if he's gonna play well. It's nighttime. It's a night game. That defense is still that defense. That TJ Watt is still there. It's gonna be tough. It's going to depend on if they can run the ball and like I said, they put Cam back. I'm gonna go with y'all for like a 3 or 4 point win. I'm not trusting no rookie quarterback in Pittsburgh. I'm just not doing that.
Respect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not comfortable with this Titans pick that I'm about to make, mainly because I respect the Steelers at home. I respect the pedigree you guys have. I respect your brand of football. The only reason I'm leaning Titans is because I think the Titans will do enough to protect Levis from making those crucial mistakes. I think what I saw last week was a lot of play action. There was a lot of Derrick Henry and there's a lot of play action. And Levis, I didn't know he had the IQ. I mean, he was talking about putting mayonnaise in his coffee. I didn't think he was the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's sharp enough to know, hey, I got DeAndre Hopkins. Let me give him the ball. Like, let me take some chances, right? Especially off of play action when Derrick Henry is rumbling down the field. And I think Derrick Henry is going to be able to rumble in this matchup. I think they'll be able to take you guys in the pass game in this matchup. So I'm just thinking about realistically who can score more points. I think the Titans have been playing better on defense the last several weeks too. little underrated on that side of the ball. So with Kenny's rib injury, the offensive line playing like it has, y'all offensive line playing the way it has, I just think it's going to be a really tight game that the Titans will win in the end. I'm not comfortable with it, but that's just my gut.
So that's who you taking?
Keith, who you rolling
Yeah.
with?
I'm gonna roll with the Steelers in this game. I talked about it Sunday. Levis looked great Sunday, but I don't think the team had the proper amount of time to prepare for him. The Steelers defense, they can turn you over. If it's one thing they can do, they can make a rookie quarterback look like a rookie quarterback. So that's what I'm banking on tonight. I still think it's an ugly game. It's a 20-16 type of game. But if the Titans can get the ball, run downhill with Derrick Henry, get Levis in some third and shorts throughout the game, they got every chance to go in there and win this game. But I'm really banking on the Steelers defense making Levis look like a rookie, and that's what I think gets it done tonight. I'm going Steelers.
Cool. One more thing to note before we get to the rest of the games. We benched Chooks. Broderick Jones is at right tackle. Even though we drafted him at 14, moved up left tackle, he's playing right tackle now, and he's never played right tackle before.
Who did they want? They wanted people want Dan Moore to be benched so he can play on that side, right? Right.
Put
That's
Dan
what
Moore
saying.
at right tackle. I don't even want him on the field, but we don't have a choice. But put Dan Moore at right tackle because he's played some right tackle, and put the guy that you drafted at 14 that you traded up to get at left tackle.
But
and
they
also
missed like a game, and then he played well. He played well against the Ravens, and then they benched him. And then they benched him. Right?
Yeah, he allowed no pressures, no nothing, and Dan Moore just keep allowing the pressures, just keep allowing the sacks. So I don't know.
Having a terrible season.
Oh my God. I'm glad this is last year on the contract. He fucking sucks. He was never that good to be, but we had to give him the money. So start fast, man. Start fast. Like no 3 and outs.
It's not in this. It's not in Matt.
He on he on the sidelines now.
Just curious. What do y'all think? What do y'all got the score being? Like y'all all got the Steelers. What do y'all? Because I'm not saying that it can happen. I mean, obviously, I'm not out there, right? But are the Steelers going to score enough? And how are they going to stop? Like, I don't think the Titans are going to let Will Levis fuck shit up.
Yeah, I mean,
on the road.
Henry should have like 22 to 25 carries. Same thing you said, same thing what I've been thinking of is that I think it's going to come down to a sack fumble. You know, they're going to scoop damage and score probably something crazy like that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
it seemed like it always happened that way against up in there rookie quarterback. They just win so ugly.
Yeah,
but I agree with you. And if they make it a close game late, the Titans got every opportunity to win this game. It's not like they 3-4. They right there. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, Vrabel ain't no slouch, so they're gonna come ready for a game plan for Kenny. I mean, we beat them in London, but it wasn't like it was crazy. It was a good game. They played well. But yeah, I just don't know if Will Levis gonna be able to do enough. His second game. Like I said,
I think the short week helps them too.
Yeah,
a little bit more than a Sunday game.
Yeah,
anyway.
they can't. They're gonna have to throw some stuff at him. We'll see. I'm interested to see if he can handle it. I want to see the blitz patches they put together, the type of zones they drop in, and see if he can handle it.
Facts. Keith, before we get to week 9, how the hell was week 8, man? I know that shit was trash. Where we at? 70. Oh no!
Damn,
he's got a game on me. Nick up 4? Oh, fuck.
You tired? You tired?
Oh, you should. Now.
He was talking all that
talk.
Ravens last
week? Did you pick the Ravens last week, Scott?
Of course, yeah. No,
it
was
us.
Okay. I picked us. That was one.
Skull lost the Steelers game, the Falcons, the Texans.
Texans should have won.
The Colts, Kansas City, and the 49ers.
I mean, come on. Thought those were
those were your 6 last week.
That's crazy.
11-5, a decent week though. I'm cool with that.
Week 9. Let's ride. Dolphins, Chiefs, and Frankfurt. Kansas City is a 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I mean, with Jalen back, strong secondary. Mahomes been turning the ball over a lot. He been turning the ball over a lot. But it means still Mahomes. I just don't know if they got enough right now offensively. I think the Chiefs always hit that midseason swoon where they lose a couple games and then they get it right, get the shit right. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I think they get the job done. I think they brighten that ship.
In this scenario, I'll go Chiefs mainly because I haven't saw Tua play a competent defense this year and do the things that he typically does against the lesser teams. And I'm gonna give Pat a little bit of bail. He came into the game with an illness. He had the flu, and it was known that he was just under the weather last week, and he played like it. He played like shit. He looked like shit, played like shit. I don't expect Patty to be making like repeat performances of that. And I'm probably in the minority that believes they have enough because I saw him win with less last year. Like they've actually added Rasheed Rice, who out of SMU, who's actually like that boy. Yeah, by the end of the season, he's going to be one of them. As far as like a number one guy that he can rely on. Aside from Kelsey, I think the run game they solid in the run game too. They just what they can't do is have Mahomes fumbling and throwing interceptions, and that's out of his DNA, and that's what he was doing last week. Also, it was a divisional game, so the Broncos had that familiarity that I don't think the Dolphins come in. That's not going to be an advantage that they have coming in. I think they're going to have to, answer for the Chiefs D line and whatnot too. So I think it'll be a close game, but I'm a get an edge to Mahomes over Tua.
I'm going Chiefs. This is the best defense that they've had in. I'm not gonna call it a dynasty, but since Pat's been there, this has been the best defense by far. And like Nick said, I haven't seen Tua do anything against a good team, let alone a good defense. I haven't seen him do anything against a good team. Chiefs are a good team. The travel is both sides, but I'm going with the better quarterback in Pat. I'm going with the Chiefs. Basement brother, what's up, man? Where you going?
I like the Chiefs in this game, T-Scar.
Island, I love it. Early.
Two islands early, yeah.
Okay.
Make some difference in this thing.
Okay. I like it. I like where we're going. All right. Up next, we got the Falcons.
RP Kurt.
Get well soon, Kurt. Get well soon.
Definitely
Kurt.
get well soon.
Vikings are going with the rookie. They traded for Josh Dobbs. I respect that move. He can at least hold the fort down. Last time I picked you picking the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta pick the Falcons, right? I don't know this rookie quarterback.
I just don't know what the Vikings want to be. I mean, who knows? I mean, they and Heineke playing too. We don't got to see no more Ritter either. He seemed to be a more competent quarterback than Ritter.
Oh,
100%. And the Falcons' defense is still decent. We'll see, but I'm gonna go. I'm not trusting a rookie quarterback first start on the road.
What's the matchup called? Falcons and who? I was placing a bet. My bad.
Like, all good. Remember, fans, bet responsibly. Vikings, Falcons.
I ain't winning weeks, nigga. I'm still betting.
Hey, dog.
Hold your head up.
I'll be praying. Yo, you know what? It got to the point, yo. Sometimes I don't even watch the fucking game. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, look at that bottom right. Damn, fuck, still zeros. Shit. Wake up, fucking Jamal Murray. Why you ain't scored 20, nigga? Huh? Rudy Gobert. You can't score. You just there to get blocks and rebounds. This bitch had 4 rebounds for the whole game. Yo. 8.5, motherfucker. 8.5.
That's all you there for, yo. You got one job and ain't
got one fucking job. All right, back on track. Yeah, Vikings, Falcons.
Yeah, probably going Falcons. I don't know what to expect from the Vikings defense. I mean, offense. I don't even know who's starting. I don't know if Josh Dobbs if he's the type of quarterback that can just come in and like start like within days. But maybe he is. I don't know. So I'll go with Tyler Heineke though. Being that I saw him last week and I know that he's at least a little bit more competent than Desmond Ridder.
Definitely.
So am I hitting the button, Keith?
Yeah, I got the Falcons.
Cardinals, Browns. Browns are 8-point favorite. That's an ugly logo.
Yeah, the Cardinals not gonna be able to do nothing offensively against them.
Hell
That's
no.
not
Wait,
happening.
hold on. I thought they were dogs.
Who the
They
Browns?
elves now?
They changed it to an elf.
You know that's for being in the middle of the field. The elf.
The elf.
Hey, yo.
Is that a dress?
I don't know what that is.
On a Brown, it probably is.
That looked like Lucky on meth.
This is like a warm up for the Browns for the Ravens next week. Yeah, I'm picking the Browns. The Browns gonna win this one.
Boston nigga.
They gonna cover the 8.5.
You put down a ticket?
I'm gonna bring it down, but they gonna smack them.
All right, we ain't gotta talk about this. Rams, Packers.
This is ugly. This is an ugly pick.
Yeah, this is a lot.
This,
You know what? I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams.
Today.
When I hear the GM say, "Yo, I don't know if Homeboy the quarterback of the future," we already know how they feel about
Right.
it.
The question should be, did Jordan Love practice it? And if he did, give me the other team. Like, give me Stafford.
Yeah, I'm going with the team that doesn't have Jordan Love as the quarterback. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, I like the Rams.
Um,
I'm surprised the Rams getting the points too. Is that because something wrong with Stafford?
Stafford hurt.
Is that what it is?
He got a sprained UCL on his throwing thumb.
The throwing thumb.
Yeah,
So
so
that's why
he can barely grip a football, and I don't know what to expect from Brett Ripien. I don't know his name. I don't want to learn it, but do y'all mind if I choose this game tomorrow or Saturday? Because I want to know.
Yeah,
I want to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the
Matt
Stafford thing. I might have to wait on that too. Because if Ripien playing, then I might just have to go with Jordan Love. That's the lesser of the mid.
Yeah, let's reconvene this pick. Moving on. Commanders, Patriots. Patriots are a 3-point favorite at home.
Wow, it's a lot of mid. It's a lot of mid on this slate.
The Patriots the Commanders. Man, give me the Patriots. I'm not picking up. They trading away all that superstars.
Who's rushing the court?
I'm not picking them like that. I mean, they don't like you said,
Montez Sweat.
They only play. The only team they play well is the Eagles. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm not picking them. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, I like the Pets.
I'm feeling froggy.
You just gave up Montez Sweat and Chase Adams. You said what you doing for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but the Patriots.
Yeah, but Sam
they
Howell,
did.
And Sam Howell,
he be putting up points sometimes when he don't turn the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the Patriots defense.
Huh? Yeah, but he's
been all right, yo.
This ain't your grandfather's Patriots either.
Belichick gonna have something for him.
Man, we keep saying that.
He gets sacked a lot. Like he lead the league in sacks right now with over 40.
He does.
Like they gonna get to him. That's what I'm banking on.
All right. If they somehow put up some points, how Mac
let them take the Commanders. That's cool.
Because Mac Jones only played good against the Bills.
Mac Jones. He's mid too.
That's what I'm saying. The Patriots.
I mean, it's a mid fest.
But nah, like if we gonna do this, I'm not gonna be. Nah, Keith got the Patriots. I got the Patriots too, nigga. I'm a two-way player.
Hey, I'm really a two-way player because I'm still 4 games back, and they talking about me, Sco, not you. You the basement warrior.
Nigga, I just got
they talking about me. They talking about me, and I'm 4 games back.
I kicked you off the couch, nigga. Move.
I don't trust none of these teams I'm picking, so I gotta make sure I hedge my bets a little bit.
Fuck that. Give me.
I don't trust Sam Howell. I don't trust Mac Jones neither.
So you got the Commanders,
yeah, give me the Commandos.
I'll probably put Commanders on my slip though. I'll probably give them like 3 points.
Give me the Commanders, man.
Commandos.
I like that for you, Scott.
Yeah, like it at 4:30 when that shit is locked in.
These standings gonna change a lot next week. There's gonna be a lot of change in these standings.
Bears, Saints.
I need the Titans to win. Let's go, Whip. Miracle Whip.
Oh, my week off. Horrible.
This
slate is trash. Give me the Saints though.
Yeah, it is. Yo, low key, the whole season's been mid. I don't know. They got a commercial about AI making the sky. I think it really did.
They need to cut that out. Give it back to him.
I think it actually did because this shit is terrible. Yeah, I'm going with Saints at home. They get
Saints at home.
Justin back. It don't matter. Even if Justin was playing, I'm going with Saints.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, Seahawks come to that ugly ass stadium that's behind Brother Keith. Take on the Ravens.
Why gotta be an ugly ass
Another
stadium?
first
Yo?
place
It's
team.
actually beautiful, Skull, especially on a sunny day.
Nah, I be driving past it. It be purple and shit sometimes. I'm like, man, turn the fucking lights off.
Yeah, another
Y'all
first
go
place
first.
team.
Last time I went out on that ledge, I'm gonna let y'all talk first. Did anybody say anything about Lamar this week?
Even if you did, I wouldn't tell you. You got your own research.
I be needing that info,
You
yo.
got
I be
your own
needing that
research.
info. That shit is important, yo. Bulletin board material is important.
Nah, the Seahawks don't usually be talking. They like Pete Carroll. They be chilling. They usually be relaxed. Once Mr. Sherman got out of there. But no, is this another first place team coming in? It's gonna be tough. It ain't going. I mean, we thought Lions game was gonna be tough, but it's gonna be a good game. They solid. They don't beat themselves. They stick to the run. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna keep running the ball. They're gonna keep running the ball. And then once they establish a 4 to 5 yard, 3 to 5 yard rush per average, they're gonna start throwing the ball on the outside. They're gonna start play action to you and sucking you up. That's pretty much the offense. Run. Pause. Yeah.
Whoa, you're nasty.
Nitty after dark.
It's the Thursday. The Thursday throw me off.
LaDon Black. What happened to her?
You don't follow her?
Wow, Scott.
Pretty good.
I don't know if you like Jaguars, but if a cougar is your favorite cat, back to football.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
It's gonna be a good game. It should be a good game. They defensively they solid. I think the way the Ravens can beat them is in the screen game. They don't defend the screen very well. The intermediate area underneath. You can attack them in that area. If the Ravens will turn the ball over, I think they should be able to win the game. They are the better team. They are. I don't know if they win by 2 touchdowns. I don't know if they blow them out by the Lions because I think Seahawks just a more solid team. But it should be you home. Geno Smith, I think they'll be able to turn him over a couple times. You should win comfortably, at least by 10 points. I think the Ravens should win this game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got the Ravens, of course. And I only say of course because unless it's a team that has shown the ability to consistently beat us, and maybe I'll pick the Steelers next time. But as far as I don't go in thinking we're the underdogs most times, just because 8 always gives us a great chance to win. I've never seen 8 just get blown out or just be overmatched. Even when we lose, it's something to where we had a chance in the game. I do think the Seahawks present a interesting challenge for us. I mean, last year they had a team that couldn't stop the run, and this year they kind of beefed up that side of the ball, and they just added what's his name, Leonard Williams, I believe.
Yes.
And
and
you adding that with the Bobby Wagners that they got in the offseason, and then their secondary is strong. So they have strong people on each unit of the defense, and then on the flip side, the offense. He's mentioned it. Pete Carroll loves to run the ball, and they have the personnel to do so with Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet as well. And then also in the pass game, you have studs at each level receiver. You got Lockett and Metcalf on the outside, and you got Jackson Smith and Jigba in the slot. And it's like, you got to kind of have to pick your poison. I think where we will take advantage of is having Geno on the road in a hostile environment with the ability, the newfound ability of our team to be able to get home to the quarterback. And we have some solid guys on that defensive side of the ball too on each level. So I think that's going to be the difference as far as us being able to kind of limit their offense from scoring 7 and maybe kicking 3 at times. And on the flip side, yes, they have a talented defense, but I think Lamar's the X factor as far as his ability just to do different things, the way he's throwing the football, the protection. It could improve, but I think he's been doing a solid job of just being aware, biding time, moving in the pocket. I mean, he's really evolving in all facets of his game without having to get out there, run 15 times a game. So I got the Ravens. Do I think it's tight? Yes. Do I think it's within 7 points? Yes. But I do think we control the game for the majority of the game.
Yeah, I echo what Keys and Nick said. I'm going with the Ravens as well. I think it's an interesting matchup for us, though. Piggybacking on what Nick said about the Seahawks Russian defense, they're only giving up 3.6 yards per carry on the season, only 7 touchdowns. So when I look at that, what can we do? Can we beat them up front? Can we impose our will on them? You talk about a West Coast team coming east. We know what that looks like historically, but what I'm looking at in the first quarter is, can you jump on this team and take their will early? And if you can come in and play physical football in the trenches, which we have been doing offensively and defensively, I think that puts you at an excellent chance to win this game. Their defense, quarterbacks are only throwing 65%. Completing passes at a 65% clip against this defense. 8 TDs and 6 interceptions they've had. So they're opportunistic defense. They can force turnovers. They will force turnovers if you're complacent, if you're lazy. And so we just got to come in and keep our heads down, stay focused, stick to what we do best. Punch teams in the mouth. I talk about it week in, week out. We have an evolving passing game, but you can always fall back on that lethal run game you have too. You saw that last week. Defensively for us, Geno Smith's completing 67.6% of his passes on the season, averaging 235 yards in the air. So can you get to him? We saw the Browns last week kind of get to him early, force some turnovers, knock him off his mark. So that's what I'm going to be looking for us. Can the Clownies generate pressure? Owe, can Matabuki continue his streak, kind of getting that interior pressure? And I think we all know if you can get to Geno early, it can be a long day for them. But obviously he has weapons. You look at Jackson Smith, he's starting to get healthy, looking a lot more fresh. Tyler Lockett is always an issue. And then DK Metcalf, he's obviously what he is. So, and then Kenneth Walker in the run game. So they've got it at every position. Like I said, I think it's a great matchup for us, but this is a game, I think the Ravens, again, we're the better team. And I think it's a game we win probably 24-20. Something in that range, 24-18, 24-20. I think it'll be tighter than what the score suggests.
Yeah, the Ravens just gotta get back to, and that's another thing. My last point, they gotta get back to fundamentals. Like they gotta tackle better. They gotta stay on their blocks better. There's a lot of plays that could have went for touchdowns last week, but they just didn't block. They just decided everybody took the game off blocking. The Cardinals had a lot of rushing yards because the Ravens just wasn't tackling the hole. They wasn't finishing sacks. Gotta get back to the fundamentals. You tackle and you finish your blocks, you should win this game easy.
Last time, my bad.
Oh no, you good.
Last time, and it's quick. Last time I saw them on the road versus AFC North team, I saw Geno not being able to complete passes in the red zone against the Bengals. Mm-hmm. If we don't beat Geno, I'm gonna be a little concerned. I still think he's Geno Smith.
Before I start asking these questions, I am picking the Ravens, but I'm curious. You spoke about their defense. You act like I never picked the Ravens. I picked them more than the only time I didn't pick them was the Lions, actually. But this is a good team, and I'm curious because they got some studs in that secondary. And Keys, you spoke on them not being able to defend the screen. Again, last time I said Mark Andrews needed to be involved heavily, he was, and y'all beat the shit out of the line. Is this another Mark Andrews game? Because you got Tariq Woolen and Devin Witherspoon on the outside. Do you think they take away Zay Flowers in any way to make the offense, your offense, slow up just a tad?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna try to take away from looking at the tape that I've seen on them throughout the week. They gonna take away the outside, and you're not gonna be able to throw the ball over the top of their heads. They just don't let up long touchdowns like that. Everything really is like you got to dink and duck them up and down the field. Bobby Wagner is old now. Not to say he's still not a great player, but he's old now. Like you said, there is a reason why they went and got Leonard Williams, because they was weak up front. They wasn't generating a lot of pressure before. So they had to go get interior somebody that could generate pressure, because that's how they play. They play a lot of zones. It's not a lot of man out there anymore. Really, it's never been a lot of man. Really, it's never been a lot of man. They play a lot of zones, so it's gonna be. So to your question, it's gonna be a lot of holes. You can beat them in front of the secondary from that 8 to 12-yard range, that's where you got to beat them. And then your playmakers got to break tackles. You break tackles and take it to the house is different. But you're not going to be able to just sit back and throw the ball 20 and 30 yards down the field again. And if you do, then you're probably going to blow them out. But that's not what I've seen on tape from them so far.
Random question. How do y'all feel about standing pack at the trade deadline? Are y'all comfortable with the Gus and Justice tandem as we move forward? Are you comfortable with Chase Young going for a mid-round pick? Did you see any opportunities, or do you think it's not that big a deal? How did y'all take in that trade deadline?
I'm never comfortable with staying pat, especially when you feel like you have a team that can go win one. When I look year in, year out, and I keep seeing the Eagles, the 49ers, teams that are constantly in the NFC title game, go make plays at the deadline, I'm wondering, why can't we? We're a team that can barely get out the divisional round, wild card round lately. Why aren't we making these chances? Why aren't we making these jumps to go acquire these type players? To me, we hoarding the draft picks too much. Sometimes it's okay to say, forget that pick and go get a Chase Adams. Like, the 49ers are in a very possible predicament where he doesn't re-sign there, given their salary cap. But you know what? All eggs in the basket right now. Let's go get this Lombardi. Like, people act like Lombardi's grow on trees. Like, they hard to get. So when you right there and you have a chance to go acquire Derrick Henry or Josh Jacobs, and the rumor is the Raiders weren't picking up the phone because of whatever was going on in Las Vegas that day. But even still, you have to do your due diligence to Chase Adams for a mid-round pick. I mean, how long have we been asking for an elite pass rusher? Like, forget the pick, because most of these picks you struck out on anyway. Like, you took a second round pick and went and gotten a job off an injury. Where's the production been for that? I take the Chase Adams right now for the second or third, knowing he's going to be out on the field and make plays. So to me, I'm just tired of the Ravens being passive at the deadline. It's time to be aggressive, and if you're in a win now mode, then let's win now. Don't be satisfied with being atop the AFC 8 weeks into the season. It's a 17-week season.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I mean, I wish they'd have made a move. You always want to get better. Like like you said, when somebody else, when the team that's number one in the NFC is going out getting Kevin Byard, and then another team is going out getting Chase Young, you're not sitting here doing anything, because you don't want to give a second round pick for somebody or a third round pick for somebody. You're looking kind of weak. Like I said, we always said that. I mean, the Bengals are going to get better. The Dolphins are going to be there. The Bills are going to get better than they playing. The Jaguars 6-2. The Chiefs still going to be there. Like, even though these things that make moves, that's the reason why you make a move. They want to stay pat. Now let's go be better than them. So I don't get the saving the draft pick, especially when we talking about over 67% of your draft picks ain't panning out yet.
And Keith kind of took what I had to say and crystallized it. I mean, we're not capitalizing fully on our draft resources anyway. So I don't know why we're hoarding picks as if we got Ozzy up in here. I think EDC's value, something that he brings to the table that maybe Ozzy didn't bring as much, is the fact that he's been able to turn draft picks in trades into pretty solid players for us, even dating back to Peters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So continue the trend. You can't draft. They're gonna get mad when I say this.
Well, I mean, you got to
can't draft.
Yeah, you got to know your strong suit.
He can't draft. I mean, he hit on Geno Stone in the 7th round, but it's Matt. I just saw like 5 4th rounders.
Does that count though? Because y'all cut that nigga like twice.
I don't know, man, but he's balling. He's
balling now, but yeah.
And he's hit on some picks, but it's like his miss race is high. And my thing is, why hoard the amount of picks that we hoard when you've had success in turning picks into impact players?
Yeah, his legacy here is going to be to play where like Ozzy legacy is drafting. He drafted 5-6 Hall of Famers. His EDC legacy is going to be the players he bring in free agency, and that's okay. You win. It don't matter how you win. It don't matter how you win. You just gotta know what your strong suit is. And right now, he's trying to continue that because he was. I guess he was molded by Ozzy. He's trying to continue that. Let's draft well. It's not working, buddy. I can count on my one hand. Linderbaum on the way up, Hamilton on the way up. Who else? Like, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot.
Brandon Stevens been playing all right. Geno Stone. I'm sure if I look at it, I could find a couple others. You know what I mean? But
I mean, Matabuke and yeah.
Matabuke,
yeah.
But it's so many others that we can be like, he ain't even in the league anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks, Texans. Texans are a 3-point favorite.
They home.
Houston's home.
I was disappointed in Houston last week, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm off the Houston shit, man. But I don't know if I can get on the Baker shit.
You about to get on the cookie train?
It's like you get on the you get off the Houston shit. Now you can't, but I'm not getting on the Baker shit. So I think DeMarco Ryan's gonna have them practice hard this week and get that mind right. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Baker stuff is kind of funny because they started 3-1, right? Like it was a lot of dip on their chip. They was talking, big stuff. Yeah, Baker's back. He got that shoulder surgery. Now look at him. He just needed a team that believed. Now look, the same old Baker. It's just the NFC South is trash. You know what I mean? We talked about it in the summer, but this is a tough game to pick because they kind of like the same tier of team, right? I think the Texans got a better quarterback. Bucks might have a better defense. Bucks might have better skilled players, but at the same time, the Texans have good skilled players. I'm gonna reserve my pick for Keith.
Who you took, Keith? The Texans?
Yeah, I took the Texans. You took the Texans, go?
I ain't take nobody yet.
Drew Holiday tonight, baby.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I was going with the Bucks anyway.
Yeah,
Give me the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the Bucks on the road. I think you kind of, not to say CJ Stroud hit the rookie ball last week, but you kind of saw an athletic, fast defense. You kind of saw what that could do to him with Carolina, some pass rushes. I think Tampa Bay kind of has a similar formula defensively, and that's what I'm banking on. What's the head coach? Bowles against a rookie quarterback. I'm taking Todd Bowles.
That was my thinking too. And Mike Evans.
I kind of don't want to go against Keys because in my heart I'm thinking the Texans, but I'm going
Two islands.
He on 2 islands.
I'm moving in first place after this week, so I ain't even getting.
You're not me. You can't pull the 2 island.
Yeah, wow, and it's not.
We should have never let that happen. How did we let that happen?
Y'all can't pull the 2 islands. That's difficult.
Oh, say damn! I did that earlier in the year. I'm just scared of the islands nowadays.
Colts, Panthers.
It's another third.
Colts are a 2.5-point favorite on the road.
These are the games. See, Keith, this is what happens when I start giving up my lead. We start having these bullshit ass games, and I get these bullshit ass games wrong. I don't know who to pick.
Yeah, these tough to pick.
Give me the Colts. I guess
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Colts.
That defense is going to do something to Bryce.
Keith, you about to
They
do
3-5. They not a bad team. You got.
Yeah,
don't do it.
You get the 4 and 5.
Final stats to support your little island pick. Nah, nigga, pick the other team. Pick the teams we pick.
I'm taking the Colts.
All right, cool. I don't need to stress about Colts Panthers.
Anybody picking the Panthers?
Nah.
So give me a good game. Is there a good game?
Yeah,
Sunday night
it
game.
is. It is.
That's
It's
what
the
he
last
about
two.
to say.
The last 2 games are on Monday. Giants Raiders first.
That's Monday, right?
Giants Raiders first. Nah, this is
Giants Raiders.
I might actually get some rest this weekend. I don't need to stay up and watch football.
Nasty.
This is the B game on Fox.
I mean, Daniel Jones not playing right.
I'm going with the. I'm going
I
with
think
the
he's
Giants.
practicing. I don't know if he's playing. No, hold on.
The Raiders just
I might need to
messed
wait
up.
to see if Daniel Jones playing or Tyrod. I'm going to Giants. But the quarterback they put out there last week, the boy had like 3 completions for -1 yards. I'm not picking him if he's the quarterback. I'd rather take the rookie that the Raiders going to throw out there
because they home.
He's cleared to Daniel Jones cleared for return from neck injury. So I'm assuming he starts, but we don't know yet.
If Daniel Jones play, I like the Giants. If he don't play, I like the Raiders.
Give me the Giants too.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants, man. The Raiders are mad.
I'm not trusting O'Connell from the Raiders.
I'm not getting on no.
I saw him.
Pierce can't come in and right the ship.
No.
Hopefully,
he ain't gonna have a little
Devontae
Jeff
was
Saturday
smiling
type
today.
shit, you know what I mean?
Devontae looked like he was in good spirits today. So
People so mad. I saw people in the comments like it's only one Dan Campbell. If he was so bad,
he did give off those vibes too.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I need to feel him. All right, big dog.
I mean, that's the type player he was, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta, as a player, you receive that from him versus Mr. Robot and McDaniels, who thinks he knows everything, thinks he's accomplished things. Like, yo, you was just Belichick's homeboy. Like, that's really what's on his resume, being Belichick's nigga. Like,
yeah,
he hasn't succeeded outside of Belichick.
Yeah, give me the Giants. I'm not going on a Raider Island. That's crazy. All right, some good football. Cowboys, Eagles. Eagles are 3-point favorite.
Give me the Eagles.
That was
Snap
quick.
Snap call.
That was quick.
It's gonna. Hopefully, I mean, it should be a good game. The Cowboys, they usually play them well. The Cowboys, they usually play them really, really well. I feel like it's gonna come down to the last possession. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to the last possession. But I'm gonna go with Jalen. I'm gonna go with, if the Cowboys is home, I'll go to Cowboys. This is in Philadelphia. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm going with the home team. That's what I'm gonna do. I think this game is strictly a coin flip.
Yeah, this is a close game.
Yeah, I like the Eagles.
Could be. Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles though. Oh.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Sunday night, Bills, Bengals. Bengals are 2-point favorite.
It's gonna be one of them games too.
Yeah,
I already know where Keith going. He already know where I'm going.
You know where I'm going. Give me the Bengals.
I already knew it. All
right, Nick got the Bills. All right, Keys, it's between me and you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going with the Bengals. I don't think Josh Allen play against the Bengals well.
I think the Bengals turn them over a couple times. I'm going with the Bengals. You want another island? You got 2 islands this week, Nick.
I like this island. I like this better than the island with the Titans and shit.
But see, this thing about this week, the Steelers or the Bengals lose, I don't care about losing games in the league. It don't matter to me. Right, I just think they the better. I think they the two that match. They're gonna win that matchups this week.
All right, Monday night. Yeah, Chargers, Jets
in LA, right?
Nah, it's in New York or New Jersey. Yeah, but
man, it's like you want to pick
the
Chargers
defense.
That's what I'm saying.
If this Chargers defense don't come alive against fucking Zach or whoever, come on, man, fire him. Get rid of him.
You want to believe in their offense and come alive, but it's like, are they gonna get shut down? Like, are they gonna be able to just get harass Justin Herbert all night and make it a 1-score game in the fourth quarter where anything can happen? I don't know, man. The Jets won, but they won 3 games in a row or something like that.
Yeah,
are they home?
Yeah, they home.
I got the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Chargers. I think I'm gonna go to Chargers too. I just think they can score. They should be able to score some points where the Jets might not be able to score at all.
I can see the Jets mucking it up though, and I could see it. It's just the Zach Wilson thing be killing me, bro. Like, they be struggling to score so much.
They can't score. Like they can't score.
Man. He's trying as hard. He's trying.
He got like Justin Herbert can get you at least 17 points, 20 points. I don't know if Zach Wilson
can match that.
I don't know if he can do that.
Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, just had that boy running for his life. Because he don't slide. You can turn him over, force him to fumble. You can do some shit in this game. And if you don't, your coach should be fired. Yeah, so
that's the thing. If they lose to Zach Wilson, the Jets, he shouldn't be able to get in this facility Monday morning. He should be fired.
They gotta shut that shit down.
Because then they be what's their record right now?
Chargers are 3-4, so they'll be 3-5.
They need this game too.
So that's not too bad. But they ain't going. If they lose the game, they're catching the Chiefs though. So
this is all wild.
What's your morale like? What's your morale like if you lose this game to a backup quarterback at this stage of his career and a team that historically just cannot score the ball? Like, let's say the Jets scored 25 points, 26 points. How are you looking in the locker room? Like, they haven't scored against anybody and they scoring against us. Or, even if if you look in the offense, like, Eckler's back, Allen's back. I mean, Allen is playing, Herbert is healthy. I know the Jets have a great defense and they've done it to great offenses, but you should think you guys have enough. If you believe that your team is a playoff caliber team and a team that can make a run, these are the games. I don't care if they got a good defense. These are the games you got to win. Mm-hmm. Now, I just want Staley fired regardless. So even if they win, I'd be looking like, how much did we win by?
Well,
We sweep by? No, you got to go.
I'm with you on that because, hey, Kellen Moore, you want to be an interim?
There we go.
Go put some points on this Jets
And that's
defense.
a good point, too.
Even if you lose, even if y'all lose, because then that's Nick's point. How much did we win? But if you put points on this Jets defense, but they put more points on y'all, he's out of there.
Mhm.
But you could, hey, Kellen Moore, interim time.
He's been a head coach candidate in the cycles last 2-3 seasons. Maybe that's part
He's
of
like one of the highest paid assistants now.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. I think he's definitely on the hot seat, Staley. It's just I don't know how he lasted this long on that hot seat. After week 3, he would have been gone.
Staley from like the Midwest or something. Drop him, kick him off the plane on the mid-flight back home.
Drop him in the Ozark. Drop him in the Ozark.
You tough, right?
All right, that's week 9.
Drop him in the Ozarks is crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully week 9 is better than week 8. I gotta get out the basement. Keith's a horrible roommate. I don't like this nigga.
Now this is gonna be
fucking with him and shit.
This is gonna be a bad week. This is gonna be a bad week for all of us. Bad week meaning like if you don't hit your games, it ain't gonna be good for you because
once you start losing one or two, it's a wrap. You might end up with
when the pressure starts too.
Then I had to start picking crazy shit.
Once people start getting in 1 game out, 2 games out, then you second guessing yourself. You second guessing your gut. I'm already playing defense.
Left too. It's only week 9.
Yo got a 4-game. He got a 4-game lead on me and Keith, and a 1-game lead on Keys, and he playing defense like this motherfucker is.
That's what I want. That's what we want, though. That's what we want.
I didn't like last week. I didn't like the results of last week.
You would have loved. You won a week.
No, Keith. He was 13-3.
I was 13-3.
Oh, he was 13-3.
That Bengals game.
I take that smile off your face. No, I was 13-3. All right. Let's go to the first commercial. Let's go to the first commercial break before Keith start acting all. Y'all know how Keith get. You know what I mean?
That's a Kobe shit. I fuck with it.
This ad is brought to you by Lavelle Body. Lavelle Body is an all-natural handmade skin and hair care line for men, women, and children. So if your skin is dry, your hair is damaged, or your beard is having problems connecting, shop Lavelle Body today at lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC on Instagram. Again, that's lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? I got
Albert Hainsworth.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy?
One of the great all time.
Greatest finesses ever.
Hell yeah. Keys, who you got?
Got Kenny Pickett.
I'm not hitting the button on that, yo. Fuck out of here.
Why does he keep getting? Why he sucks, yo? Like why he keep getting starts? Like
because his offensive coordinator is worse.
I don't want to hear it. You gotta overcome that. You gotta be able to overcome that. That pass he missed to Deontay last week. That's the same pass you killed Mason for against the Lions. The same exact pass.
We didn't talk about that. Maybe we can circle back to that.
No. Yeah, I did. I absolutely said that he missed that read. But here's the difference. Here's the difference. Mason skipped that bitch from the one on the ground like he was skipping rocks. That's the difference.
I mean, that was just bad. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm telling. Kenny ain't even read the play right. Which worse, making a bad throw? Which worse, making a bad throw or not reading the play?
Being late on the read? I'm going to go being late on the read because I'm going to hope that you can hit the books, study, and see that shit quicker. Man skipped rocks on the one.
But 20 games into his career, how long do we got to wait for him to be? That was an easy read. That should have been a touchdown easy.
I spoke on that, and it was. It was.
Well, that's why I'm getting at what happened to you because I'm tired of. I'm like that's an easy throw.
What?
We kill people.
Why you ain't got no clips of him beating y'all though? What's
because
up,
what happened to you? It's not a happy time. We're not.
What happened to y'all then? The fuck, Nick? Who you got?
Give me
in game mode. It's going game mode.
Oh my god. Look at Marlon's face, though. Why is his head down like that, yo? I don't like the body language, yo. Like, Jesus Christ.
Mason didn't throw that.
You was just calling for Mason 3 days ago, man. Come on.
That's because if he was hurt. Whoa. Not gonna let you do that. Not gonna let you do that.
You said put number 2 in.
I called for Mason over Mitch. I called for Mason over Mitch. I had
to pause it and rewind it to make sure I heard what I heard.
Called for Mason over Mitch. You're not gonna do that. Keith, who do you have?
No, let me. My bad. I got a Derek.
Oh,
Wolf.
Nick, my fault. I skipped you, Nick. My fault. Nick, who you got?
Nah, I got Derek Wolf.
Not the
Wow.
bad picture. Yo, that's crazy.
Talking about my hip hurt.
Really?
I was about to say, why Big Ben on there, yo?
Really? Really?
Yo, fatty.
Like, really?
How did you find that?
Man's had a plethora of sacks. You really said, yo, Derek Wolf sacks Ben Roethlisberger.
Yo,
That's what you searched.
Let's go. You want to know the honest truth? That was the first highlight on the video. I lied to you not. That was the first highlight on the Derek Wolf compilation. Yo.
Nah.
It must be his first.
Why the fuck does Derek Wolf have a compilation? That's crazy. Salute to
Everybody
that man.
got a compilation now.
Yeah.
He
Always
be a
got a
local high
compilation
school
of
star.
Nah,
setting
always
the
does
edge
not.
and
He
shit.
got an almost compilation.
Nigga be
They got Brandy in the
getting
background.
tackles in the run game and shit. People hyping that up. Bro, we're an interesting bunch, man.
All right, Keith, who you got?
I'm going Arian Foster.
Oh, okay.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that
He was
boy?
nice.
Yeah, he was super nice. He was super nice.
Yeah,
Couldn't
it
stay
was
healthy,
tough.
but he was nice.
He was like one of them
Yeah.
first running backs in fantasy that was catching it out the backfield and running it.
Doing
Like,
everything.
he was tough.
Yeah, he was super tough. We got a game to attend to in a couple minutes. Not gonna hold you, but NBA season is early. I just want niggas to do what you get paid for, so a nigga like me can hit a ticket. That's all I want. That's all I'm gonna speak on right now. It's too early to be going into trends and it's too early. Just do what you supposed to do. Giannis, I had you for a double-double. You can't get 10 rebounds, nigga? Over Jakob Poeltl? The fuck, nigga? What?
What happened to that boy?
Not Jakob Poeltl.
What
Yeah.
happened to that
Jakob
boy?
Poeltl. His name is Poeltl and it ain't no R in it. You can't out-rebound that nigga? Come on, yo. Fuck out of here. Y'all got any last thoughts before we get up out of here? These niggas getting
In the Clipper, he said,
yes.
I'm not a system player. I am the system. So,
Yes.
ooh.
Yes.
He said, they say I'm ball dominant. Well, when I am ball dominant, the results ain't that bad, are they? I was
Nigga,
like,
you
you talking?
You ain't played with Kawhi or PG. Pass the fucking ball and shut up.
The only thing I gotta say, Sko, is the 40 minutes by Braun that cannot continue. It's way too many minutes in the first week of the season. It's not gonna hold up.
Yeah, he doing his thing, but man's 38.
I got them as a play-in team. Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you.
man's is 38.
It's
It's
Can
not
we
a
run
good
the
sign.
regular season? Let's just win the regular season and season tournament. let's
Get that
let's do
trophy. Get that trophy.
Bring it to
Oh,
Staples, man. Shit.
You know they got colored courts and everything now. It's all about the fun. 2K.
Adam Silver, man. What happened to the league I love, Joe?
what happened to Adam Silver? He started out piping hot. You know what I mean? Fired Donald Sterling in his first year. It was like, all right, this dude is
One thing he's good for is everybody's getting paid more now.
back. Yeah, he on his
But the quality and the sanctity of my NBA basketball is just weird. It's like we're giving out Eastern Conference Finals MVPs. We got in-season tournaments now. It's just like too many participation trophies, show. But the money right, so I don't, if I was a player, I'd be like, fuck it, regular season tournament it is.
And if you're a governor and anybody that good, yeah, keep doing your thing. All right, we're gonna go to the last commercial break and wrap up. Nitty Gritty.
Let's go, Will Evers.
Brand activations, business openings, recently engaged during any life event that deserves a celebration.
Can't believe I'm on this house.
Start planning with Penn Jones Events. Owner and principal planner page guarantees a fun and stress-free planning experience, managing every event aspect, including budgets, timelines, vendor negotiations, event design, and more. Penn Jones Events is a full-service wedding and event planning company based in Maryland. We curate extraordinary events. Let's start planning today. For a free 30-minute consultation, visit ppjevents.com.
Good show, fellas. Good show.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody that listens live, everybody that checks out the podcast. If you're a viewer on YouTube, shout out to you. Hey, Phil, don't ask me what about them Steelers when you got shit like that. Give me my fucking money.
Hey, yo.
Like, hit the button, subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Holler at us in the comments. We do respond. We are men of the people. We are men
my
of
God.
the people.
I hope y'all leave tonight.
For real, yo.
No comment, my brother.
You know,
felt like
we'll be
that.
listening. Like he gonna hear all that. He gonna hear all.
I know. That's exactly why I said what I said. Yeah. Why is Marlon's head down? The fuck? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with that man? You can't make a play with your head down, looking at the grass.
That was after he already beat him. He put his head down. Come on, you're not about to do that. The same way
Why
you
he
said
beat him?
That's what he liked
Why
to
he
do.
beat him?
Yes, that's why.
Why he beat? Yeah. That's what I'm yeah.
But he don't say put his head down.
Yeah. That's how the fuck we end the show. Until we come back, stay safe and be blessed. We out.